Camera number 399 is a camera I've been looking forward to trying to use. It's eluded me, but finally we've been united. It's a folding 120 Zeiss Ikon, and hopefully you can see there from the writing it's a Nettar 515/2. A whole series of these cameras were produced around the 1930s, and they had variations and different lenses and different shutters, and we'll go through the one that's fitted to this camera. But let's just run through how we actually use the camera, and in doing so we'll see all the different functions. So to pop the bellows out of the camera, we have to press the little button here on my left, and then hopefully that should release, there we go, the camera. And then we have a little foot that folds out, revealing the camera. There we go. And hopefully you can see here we have a Telmar shutter. As I say, there were a whole series of different shutters that were fitted, and then the lens is a Nettar anastigmatic or anastigmat 4.5 11 centimeter lens, or 110. And then looking at the front of the lens, we focus with the front element here, and there's a little stop that stops at infinity, or 3 foot, I think is the closest you can get. Yes, actually no, it's not, it's 5 foot, beg your pardon, 5 foot is the closest you can get. And oops, sorry, didn't inadvertently opened the window. A little window, or viewfinder if you like, is there's a little button here that press, but as you can see I accidentally clipped it. So we look through the lens and obviously have to slightly adjust for parallax. Looking at the shutter, we have shutter speeds that go from T and bulb, and then 125th is the fastest, 100, 150th and 125th. Okay, and then coming on the inside here we can see our apertures that go from 4.5 through to 32. The bellows look as though they're in good condition, but of course I'll only find that out fully when I actually go out, but I've done a little test and it does seem to be okay. It's in quite good condition, quite clean condition, just gave it a little bit of a dust over. So our viewfinder, our little button that folds them out, and then our actual shutter button is this one here, and we have to cock the shutter every time we want to use it, and then the little mechanism obviously has a little bar through here. It actually clicks there, and then we just have to re-click it. So there's no prevention or preventative means of not exposing the film twice, so just have to remember to move the film on, which we do. Looking through the little window, there is a little blind here, so the idea is that you wind the film on and then close it, take the image and then wind it back up to see the number. You get from a 120 roll of film you get 8 images, and that's because the images are 6 by 9, I think that's correct. And there you go, there's the images. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 images, beg your pardon. 8 images. And we'll see if they're any good at the end of the video. So let's put a film in the camera, or pretend to put a film in the camera. Let's just get a pretend roll of 120. And so to put the film in the camera, we need to undo the film door, which is here. We slide that, and then we actually don't have to take the whole back off, which is nice. With a lot of these you have to take the whole back off. And so then we have our take-up spool here with the little handle. So to swap the spindles out, we have to take those out, and we can do that by lifting and putting the film in, or pretending to put the film in the correct way. There we go. And then put our other take-up spool there. Oops. Having difficulty in getting it in. There we go. And then move the film over. Make sure it goes in the, let's do it that way. Goes through the little slit. And then guide it through. And there we go. And then normally you put the two arrows at these two little points there. Close the door. And then wind the film on until we see number 1, which is, I can't actually see. There we go. See the countdown, and there's number 1. Okay, and so the process of taking the image, as I say, is to cock the shutter and focus, and then take our image. That's it. And then wind on the film, remembering to close the door. There we go. So that's pretty much taking you through the camera and some of the features and functions of the camera. So what are those images like? Because I must confess they are probably one of the biggest negatives I've had to scan. It presented a bit of a problem because my flatbed scanner doesn't accommodate those, so I had to resort to using a digital camera. So well, let's just see how it goes, see how the images are. And this has been camera number 399, the Zeiss Ikon Nettar 515/2.